Greetings and welcome to Road to Guitar Mastery, the ongoing show where I attempt to master the guitar by breaking it down into its most fundamental pieces. Today's episode is part 2 of how to memorize string distances. The focus of part 1 was utilizing a single note per string in various groupings to find the exact placements of each string. Today, we are going to expand upon that idea by incorporating multiple notes as well as practical uses for what we learned in both videos. So let's jump on in. As kind of a refresher / warm-up, this first exercise embodies the skills from part 1. For best results, try to incorporate all 4 possible picking directions for each of these exercises. Note that the consecutive down or up strums are not the same as sweep picking, which is one fluid motion, whereas what I'm recommending here is a new attack for each string. Imagine ping-ponging between the strings, or how you might play multiple notes on the same string. To troubleshoot these exercises, find the exact transition you may be having difficulty with and loop just the 2 notes. Once they are comfortable, you can either incorporate one more note at a time or find the next transition notes to isolate. Now that we have a general idea of the 6-string layout, let's move on. For this exercise, we will play 2 notes for every string. From here, we can use the same idea of going back and forth as we ascend like we did in the first exercise. Remember to try this with alternate picking as well. The next task is to incorporate 3 notes per string. If you use alternate picking for 3-note groupings, the picking direction will change every time you change strings, so those transition spots may be a good place to isolate. One last exercise before we get to practical uses, and that's 4 notes per string. Now that we have isolated 1 through 4 notes per string, we can use this knowledge to strengthen various arpeggio patterns. Here is a basic dominant 7th arpeggio shape along with the corresponding picking pattern. For these exercises, try to accent every time you change strings and think about how many notes are on each string. Kind of like this. 1 2 1 2 1 1 2 1 1 2 3 1 1 2 1 1 2 1. By learning the picking pattern in isolation, you will greatly increase your accuracy when adding moving notes. Here's a second variation on that dominant 7th arpeggio with a different picking pattern. Now let's try this 3rd dominant 7th variation. This 4th arpeggio picking pattern is used for this diminished arpeggio shape. The final arpeggio pattern I will be presenting here is used for an extended major chord arpeggio shape. When playing guitar, literally half of the challenge is your picking hand, so it would make sense for us to practice these kind of exercises so both hands know their jobs thoroughly, thusly removing the guessing element. I would highly recommend isolating the picking hand with everything you play for this reason. If you'd like to download this worksheet as well as others, follow the links in the description to either my MeWe or Patreon pages. That concludes today's episode. If you like this content, hit the like and subscribe button, leave any comment in the comment section, and I will do my best to get back to you. Thanks for tuning in, and I will see you all on the next episode. Take care, everyone.